you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Fell in love with a groupie, yeah. Fell in love with a groupie, yeah. Fell in love with a groupie, yeah. Fell in love.
Alright, hey YouTube, so I am back. My voice is a little raspy because I was coming down with the cold, but I wanted to come and do an update video. I actually did a poll on Twitter to ask you guys what kind of video you wanted to see today. And update, I think got like 62%. The poll is still up, so hopefully it didn't change, but this is when I'm filming the video, so yeah. So basically, I wanted to kind of update you guys. I'm also sitting in my new apartment, so I'm so excited about that. Just in and of itself, I'm so excited. Like the vibes, the lighting, everything is fantastic. So basically, I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life, like how things have changed, everything. Just a quick update to keep you guys informed on, you know, because I noticed I haven't been posting as consistently and stuff like that. And I just wanted to fill you guys in. I tried to kind of like, I guess like jump back into things without really like giving an update or explaining why there was such a gap. I know if you follow me on Instagram and if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I was like really sick for a little while, and I just kind of like started posting after like, I don't know, about 2 weeks or a week after I got out the hospital, and I didn't, you know, take time to really like talk about it, you know. And I think, you know, I'm very much a private person, so I don't talk about a lot of stuff, but I want to share with you guys because I feel comfortable. I feel like we should be able to talk about this kind of stuff. And basically, yeah, so, well, not to go into too much detail, like overwhelming detail, but long story short, I was just feeling really terrible. I was having a lot of pain. And you know, in my family, kidney issues run kind of on both sides, so I knew for a fact that it was like something dealing with that again. And you know, when you've like kind of like a cold or something, if you've dealt with it many times, you know how sometimes you start to kind of put it off a little bit because it's like, all right, and now I gotta go to the ER, gotta get, you know, certain medicine, pain medicine, all that good stuff. So I was like, all right, and I was just kind of putting it off a little bit. And then when I went, they diagnosed it, you know, as like kidney infection. So basically what happened was I was sent home, and I thought, you know, everything was okay because I was on, you know, morphine and like the really hardcore hospital drugs. So I thought, you know, I felt okay, I felt functioning. But when I tell y'all, the next day, as soon as I woke up, I felt horrible. I felt like I couldn't even move. I sat in the same spot for like 8 hours. I couldn't move. I was just nauseous and all that. And the first day that I had come into the ER was not like a calm visit. I had come in, and that first day I came in, I had like 104-degree temperature. I was pale as a ghost. I might insert some pictures in here and like just blur my my face out because I was looking really pale, guys. But yeah, I was just not looking too good. I was throwing up so much, and I just knew something was wrong. But since they just said, oh, it's your kidney again, I was just like, all right, cool. I like just took it, you know, took what they said as bond. Like, okay, this is it, that's cool. But that next day, I had basically been getting a call on my cell phone, and like it was from a number I didn't know, and it was like kind of all day from early in the morning. I kept noticing this same number was calling me, and I'm like, you know, when you're sick and you see an unknown number, you're like, it's a sales call, and you're like, oh, I'm not about to answer this. So I literally just kept doing that all day. Then finally, after a while, I just was saying, this is weird that this number is like blowing my phone up, so let me go ahead and answer it. And it turned out it was actually the hospital, and they were like, we actually got some of your tests back. Some tests take like 24 hours and 72 hours, etc., to fully come back. And it was the cultures of my blood work, and they found out that I was actually experiencing sepsis, which is an infection in your blood, meaning that it progresses quite quickly, which is why they were intensely like blowing my phone up. And that's why even after coming home that day, I just still felt terrible. I still had a fever. So the doctor called me and he was sounding kind of nervous on the phone, like, we're gonna need you to come back as soon as you can, immediately, because we need to actually get you admitted to the hospital. No more ER visits. We need you to actually stay a couple nights. So I was, the first few days in the hospital, I don't even remember that well, to be honest, guys. I wish I could tell you more of the story, but I was so out of it, and part of it was due to like just having a fever that was really high. So I just kept, you know, trying to sleep, not really being able to sleep, and just being totally out of it. And then basically, what happened next? So, oh yeah, and then another reason that they couldn't let me go home is, one, sepsis is really dangerous, so they had me on some hardcore medicine that was coming through my IVs and stuff. And then my heart rate wasn't slowing down, so my heart kept beating really fast. And that's normal if you're fighting off an illness of some sort. A lot of people go through that where their heart rate is just really high. So I was going through that, and they couldn't let me go home until that kind of came down, as well as the temperature. So there was a post I put on Twitter, and some people were like, fake news, but I basically said, my friend Ashley, who's in Australia right now, called me on FaceTime, and she was like, all right, let's pray. So we all, it was me, my boyfriend Chris, my auntie, and her on FaceTime, and we all just sat down and we all just prayed collectively. And it was the most beautiful prayer. And guys, I wasn't getting any better most of the days I was in there. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't eat anything because I was that nauseous. I felt terrible. And also I lost the ability to walk for a few days, which was like terrible, absolutely terrible. Like, there's normal things you want to do, like go to the bathroom, and you can't without the help of like nurses, which is crazy. But yeah, after that prayer was said, the next morning I wake up and literally my energy is up a little bit. Like, I can have like full fleshed out conversations, and the doctors come in. My temperature had gone down. I still had a temperature, but it was like 100, and it had gone down a little bit. And then my heart rate had slowed. My skin color was coming back. The test results showed that my blood was clean, like it was completely clear. And I was able to go home literally that night, the night after that prayer. So in closing to that story, prayer is real, prayer is lit. It just amazing, like how everything happened. But honestly, guys, I really just think that, you know, there was a lot of blessings, and there's still a lot of blessings happening right now. And like, the devil was trying to get your girl, because he was like, oh, she can't go give this TED talk and inspire like 10 million people like that. We can't let her do that. But guess what happened, y'all? Last weekend I did my TED talk, and I just saw the first cut version. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking when that's coming out, when it's going to be available, and I will let you know as soon as I know, because I know that the committee is working with editors and doing all that good stuff to get it on the regular TED channel. So as soon as I know that, stay tuned to my Twitter, my Instagram. You know, I be just dropping little gems and little dates and important stuff in my Instagram stories, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm so excited. And then, you know, on the pinnacle of that rough moment, you know, I've been blessed with this new apartment, new opportunities to travel. I've been blessed with just a new motivation. Being sick really does motivate you. And even with the cold or whatever, and it's really like a sore throat that I have now. You know, when you go through something like sepsis, it does have lasting effects for a few months just on your, you know, your body was really fighting a serious illness. So it's like your immune system's a little weaker. So, you know, I've been working on like, you know, taking my vitamin C and my multivitamins, and drinking lots of water and lots of Pedialyte, and just staying hydrated, all that good stuff. And that like segues into the channel update. I'm going to be doing some cooking videos finally, because that's another thing that I'll be doing a lot more now that I'm finally in this new space. Is I will be cooking here and just taking control of my eating. I've already been a pretty healthy eater, but you know, just a little bit less eating out, because I love eating out. I do, I'm not gonna lie. And just taking control of like the ingredients in my food, all that good stuff. So For those of you who look at my Instagram stories and you say you want cooking videos, now is the time. But yeah, so if you guys were curious about why you hadn't seen videos, I don't know, you know, it's just hard because when you go through something like that and then you try to immediately, like a week after learning how to walk again, really, and try to put out a glam makeup tutorial, it's just not, like, the energy is just not the same. Like, you can't just come back like boom, or nothing ever happened to me, and it did, it happened. So I wanted to make this video and just let you guys know that yes, there will be content coming out next week. What's happening tomorrow is I'm actually leaving to go to Hawaii with Bae. So we're having a little vacation because I just needed that time to, like, you know, take all the energy and stuff and just let it go and be by the ocean, be at the beach, just relax. And then when I come back, I'm just gonna, you know, hit the ground running with my work. A lot of people say take it easy, take it slow, but everything happened, you know, the last week of January all the way through into February, and it's March now, and I feel like I've taken a lot of me time that is necessary, but I'm just so, you know, I miss doing what I love, and I can't not do it. It's just who I am. So I've been relentlessly just, you know, brainstorming ideas. I bought a new journal. I'm not gonna make any promises on days, but I'm trying to think of like a schedule because I want to do 2 videos a week for you guys. I think that's a reliable and schedule I can actually stick to. So comment below which days you think should be the 2 days that I actually post videos, and I'm going to decide on one of the comments. Whichever one gets the most likes, that's the one I'll do as my schedule, and everything's gonna start next week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update video, and if you like me being more candid like this, then give it a thumbs up, because the thumbs up is really how I'm able to gauge what content you guys like versus stuff that is like, I'll do a little bit less of that in the future, because, you know, some of the videos get like 3,000 comments, etc., and you can't go through. I mean, I can, but it would just take more time. It's easier to just look at the likes and say, hey, this video is doing well, they like this. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will be back with new videos. If you are a ghost follower right now and you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe. It is a simple button, so you don't have to find my channel again or look for it again. It'll be right in your subscription box. It takes nothing, it's free. All right, and love you guys. Peace. I will see you in my next video. Bye.